Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Outside Edwards to the inside. Stolen by Mobley. It's Herder on the wing. Fires the three. Rebound by the Kings. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A. Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build. And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Edwards with it. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Shot on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it. James has got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Screen by Claxton. James goes in. And slam dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster. The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Here's James. Rebound by Sacramento. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Edwards.
Number 21.
Outside Carter. And here's Hunter for 3. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 4. Pass to James. Over Edwards. James can't get that one to fall. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's 2-on-1. And Mobley throws it down.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Carter. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Carter's got his second bucket on the night.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it's Edey missing.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's James. That misses. And a chance to tie it. The Kings leading. Edwards with it. Picked up by James. The open shot by Barnes. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And that one good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now, here is James. Give him 8 points now. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Launches a 3. Russell with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 4. Drops in the layup for 2. Russell's got 6.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Mobley outside. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
Substituting on the court.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Edwards. Here's Edey. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substituting on the court.
Magic trail by 6. Right up top. Here's James. Called in by the Kings.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there. Making plays at the rim, not his strength.
Barrett can't hit. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. The 3, James. That shot off. 3-pointer. And Tucker gets it to go.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that 3-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off.
Here's James. Again, the miss by James. And so it's Sacramento with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defense.
21. The Magic. 12.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Well, Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Pass to Bagley. Back to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Beverly with a steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
To the middle. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down. great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Here's Mobley. Tries again. Barnes with the rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Barrett. Clock at 6. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Herter. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Orlando making a switch here. Magic trail by 13. James outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Tries to break his ice. Rebound by Sacramento.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Barnes. Thibault with the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Beverly. Down low. Mobley down low. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Left side Jones. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by James. In transition, the Magic on the run. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
James with the focus.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Pass to Claxton. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Claxton's got his first points of the game.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
The three from Russell. Orlando with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
The kick to Hunter. Back to Edwards. There's the triple. 6 to shoot. Mobley grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Takes a 3. The rebound by Carter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Thibault missing. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball. The Kings. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what him did.
Oh, big time right there.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
First personal foul. Third team. Substituting on the
27 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James. And I think the D took that into account there.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Claxton. The layup off target. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Sacramento shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And so it's Sacramento feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Yeah, he may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
Russell with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Out to James. Top of the key jumper, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. teams changing it up here. Magic trail by 20. Right with the ball. Russell covering. Herder. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around player.
Outside Russell. Jacks up a three. Orlando with the rebound. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total. Herder from long range. Pure from three-point range. Herder's got his second bucket of the night.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And Edwards, here we go.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Right outside to the paint. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
For three, Barrett. It's hauled in by Herder. Magic trail by 17. Puts up a deep three. The shot comes out. Back come the Kings in transition. Pass to Bagley. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Here's James. And another miss by Orlando.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And Mobley throws it down.
He could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Outside Bagley. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Orlando. 17-point game. Outside Herder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
And he can't hit the second. The Kings lead by 17. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Pass to Edwards. Five on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And no luck that time either. Magic trail by 17. Herder gets the bucket.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Pass to Baldwin. Back to Edwards. From outside the arc. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Some solid defense from Claxton. And the Magic with possession. Trailing by 17. Back come the Kings in transition. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Outside Russell. Fires for three. Orlando with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Sacramento shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents play basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
Out to Bagley. Puts up a three. Tucker, no good. James, outside. Down low. Here's Council. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Sacramento. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23.
36.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Kings lead by 18. Outside Barrett. Nails it from three.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Beverly outside. Here's Jackson Davis. Orlando gets it back. Out to Oladipo. Here's Roddy. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Yeah, the defense gets in Barrett's face, so he gets aggressive right back, winning the and-one chance.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
It's stolen by Beverly. Pass to Roddy. To the middle. Jackson Davis.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the NBA moving to a two-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Back to right. Tipped. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. From downtown. Hauled in by the Kings. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Jones. Back to Barrett. Here's Baldwin. Here's the three. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento.
Tucker forces the turnover, then immediately gets the ball up court. That's just an experienced, smart play.
Here's James. Got it. Good job in the low post.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Right Right side, Tucker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
The three, James.
LeBron
Sinks it from distance.
for 3.
James has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end, putting a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Barrett can't hit. Magic trail by 20. And that's an intentional foul.
RJ Barrett. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando with the ball.
On the court.
Here's James. Russell with the rebound. On offense, here are the Kings. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Mobley. It's Edwards on the wing. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now James. Mobley on a screen. Inside. And... Mobley throws it down.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Oh, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Carter. A three from Barnes. He can't get that one to fall.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Claxton throws it down.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And here's Edwards outside. And here's Hunter from the arc. Claxton with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
To the inside. Oh, Carter with the block.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Kings.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Right side, Edwards. To stop the drought. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the Kings still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
To the middle. Jackson Davis. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. And the free throw, no good. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And here's Wright from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Edwards, no good. Wright attacking. Sent away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared